I don't even know what to say. Luka Doncic just got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. They gave up AD for him, which I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I've never been this shocked by a trade, period. I mean, there's so many things to talk about. I can't even pick one. It's a Saturday night. I was having a couple of drinks. This might not be my best performance, so bear with me. I'm just so caught off guard. I was not expecting this. I'm still trying to process it. There's been some extra intel being provided. The Mavs GM, president, whatever, comes out with a statement like, we prioritize defense and we're trying to win now, and blah, blah. And then the Lakers obviously are just like, we got Luka Doncic, we won the trade. I don't get it. I don't think LA is in a place where they want to blow it up. I mean, LeBron, you have LeBron. LeBron and AD have been great. They won a title together. Obviously, you moved on from Darvin Ham. You think that JJ Redick's the solution. And I get it, especially if the detail that the, Mavs went to the Lakers and said, hey, Luka Doncic, what are the Lakers supposed to do? Be like, yeah, we're not interested in Luka Doncic. It's Luka Doncic. You say, what do you want for Luka Doncic? Top 5 player in basketball, easily. Not to, spend too much time on it, but, Jokic, Giannis, Shea, Tatum, Luka. Those are the 5. That's not necessarily the order, but those are the 5. Those are the 5 guys in the league that you would say you're not trading those guys unless they ask, unless they say, I'm not playing for you anymore, I'm gone. Luka did not ask for a trade. I get that he's hurt. I get that he didn't play great defense in the finals. What universe do you trade him? I feel like if you're going to trade somebody as the Mavericks for AD, Kyrie would make perfect sense, right? You trade Kyrie, you get AD, you value defense. I'm not saying Kyrie is a bad defender and Luka's a great defender. I'm just saying, Luka was obviously hurt in the playoffs last year, and he's a generational talent. This is a guy who averages a 30-point triple-double. When he's healthy, that's the man. This is like trading, Houston Rockets James Harden right now. Why would you do this? I do not understand the Mavericks side of this. You have taken your title window and put an immense amount of pressure on this season. You've shrunk it. Luka Doncic was a guaranteed shot at the playoffs every single season of his career, period. I just don't get it. I know what they're telling us. That cannot be true. This can't be real. There's no way that Luka Doncic is going to wear a Los Angeles Lakers jersey. And it's so out of left field, and it just doesn't benefit either team in the short term. I'm rambling. I don't get it. I don't understand why the Mavericks would take a infinite title window, right? You have Luka Doncic. You hit on that draft pick. You not only did they get Luka, and he fell to 3. They didn't even pick at 3. They got him from Atlanta. They sent them Trae Young and then pulled off that fleece, right? Luka's obviously better than Trae Young. Let's not even have a debate about it. Yes, obviously the Hawks are happy with Trae Young. Apparently the Mavericks are not happy with Luka. I don't know what else you can ask of him. His knees were literally bleeding. He's clearly not 100%, and he still put up 30. He was not the best player in the series, and I get that the numbers would suggest differently, but obviously, yeah, he was getting blown by a traffic cone. It's one series. This is like the Celtics trading Jason Tatum after the 2022 NBA Finals. Not just after, but mid-season. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? You have Luka Doncic. It's literally right there. I get it. I get the defense thing. I get it. But you're telling me you don't think you can win a championship with Luka as your best player? And what are the Lakers doing right now? They're going to get rid of AD. They're going to send him to Dallas. And just to be 100% clear, you're getting back Luka. You had to give up your first in 2029, and you had to give up Max Christie, and they're getting Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris. Who's playing center? Are they really going to play Jackson Hayes full-time at center? Are they really going to play Maxi Kleber full-time at center? Is LeBron playing center? What am I missing here? There's got to be another deal that LA is going to round out their roster. Maybe they are going to go get Kessler. And if they go get Kessler, that's a deal, right? Like, you have now an actual defensive center to replace AD, but you still have LeBron James, and now you've added Luka Doncic. What does this mean for Austin Reeves? Like, who knows? I also feel like this move indicates that LeBron is a lot closer to retirement than he's previously let on. I don't know if he's retiring at the end of this year. I just don't know how Luka and LeBron together is going to work. I don't even know why I'm talking about the Lakers side of things. I keep talking about the Lakers. Like, you got offered Luka Doncic. You take that deal. You take that deal and you figure it out later. LA is in a great spot right now. They're at the 5 seed. They're doing a lot better with JJ Redick than they were with Darvin Ham. Obviously, LeBron's getting older. Obviously, AD is getting older. Obviously, they both missed their fair share of games. We know all that. But the end of the line is this for Dallas. It's Luka Doncic. Like, am I going crazy? The Mavs just don't think that Luka is that guy. I feel like I'm in Inception right now. I genuinely cannot process that this is happening in the real world. It's genuinely unfathomable. And you look at both rosters and you're like, what? Like, maybe now you get rid of Luka. So what hypothetically, let's just look at the lineups as is right now. You, for Dallas, would say Kyrie and then Clay maybe at the 2, and then you play Najee Marshall at the 3, PJ Washington at the 4, AD at the 5, or do you put Washington at the 3, AD at the 4, and then like Gafford, Lively, one of those two at the 5? Because AD does like playing power forward. That's definitely, like, for Dallas, I get it. And I totally would have gotten it if they traded Kyrie instead of Luka. If they traded Kyrie to get AD, no-brainer. No-brainer. No arguments here. The question would be, LA, why would you get rid of your center for another guard who's going to, need the ball, need to take shots? That doesn't make any sense for LA to do that. But when you put it as Luka Doncic, it's like, okay, well, it's Luka Doncic. LA is like, okay, whatever, I'll give you anything. It's Luka Doncic. If you're Dallas looking at the trade, yes, your roster looks better right now. Can I even lie and say that? You lost Luka. I get it from a fit point. From a fit point, saying, okay, we're going to prioritize defense. We've got shooters. We've got spacing. You obviously have Kyrie and Clay. And then let's say you go PJ Washington at the 3, AD at the 4, and then Lively or Gafford at the 5. You are a great defensive team. It's this simple. You're not beating the Celtics. You're not beating the teams that, you're contending against without Luka Doncic. You're just not. There's no reality. I'm being so serious right now. There is zero reality where you, as the Mavs, are coming away with this with a title. I love the roster. You don't have a number 1. You're expecting Kyrie to be that guy? You're giving Kyrie this team? Or you're saying AD is supposed to be reliable? It's a bizarre move. You're maximizing the present moment right now, for sure. But you are sacrificing a guy who is a building block for 15 years. Like, you gave away your whole future. Luka was your whole future for Dallas, and you just sent him away. I don't know. I feel like everybody else just kind of went to bed. This is racking my brain right now. I cannot sleep right now. Seriously. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. This is the dumbest trade I have ever seen. Period. This is crazier to me than hearing about, because I was not obviously alive on NBA Twitter. I'm pretty young. I did not get to experience the Chris Paul to LA veto trade live. I'm trying to wrap my head around a time where something this crazy happened, this unexpectedly. Maybe I was in Las Vegas actually when the Karl Anthony Towns Julius Randle swap happened, but that one makes sense. Both teams, in theory, have a better fit with it, right? Like, Cat is kind of awkward at the 4, so they trade for a natural 4 in Randle, and New York needs a center, so they trade Randle, who doesn't really fit with the Villanova guys that they've got, and they get a true center in Cat. That trade makes sense. This trade is like the opposite of that. The Mavericks have plenty of depth at center. Gafford, in their minds, was expendable enough to look at offers. And again, like, LA, you're saying, oh, you are going to give us Luka Doncic? What do you want? Do you want LeBron? Do you want AD? Do you want the entire roster? We will give you what you want. You're giving us Luka. I can't believe the Lakers now get Luka Doncic. That's insane to me. That the Lakers now just, right as we were all looking at them like, ooh, the Lakers might finally, be bad. And they were bad between Kobe and LeBron. Honestly, it's more between Kobe and AD because the Lakers really got that bubble ring with AD. Obviously, Bron is there and the Finals MVP and the best player on the team. But AD was like the number 1B. Like, he was a great, great player for them and 100% the reason that they were able to win that title. And I don't think you win a title this year. Again, there's got to be more moves to come to kind of balance the roster for LA. And it's kind of one of those scenarios where you're like, the Mavericks just came to you and handed their star player on a platter. And you said, okay, sure, dude. You can have Anthony Davis, 33-year-old Anthony Davis, who is injury prone as you know what. Like, there is no universe where Dallas walks away from this trade winning. Even if you win a title. Even if you win a title this year, you still gave away a perennial top 5 player in the NBA. I think I just stared at my phone in shock. Just stared at it for like 5 minutes. What do you say? What do you even think? All I could think is just, what are the Mavericks doing? Again, I get it. They're trying to win now. I just don't see the Mavericks matching up well enough with the teams in the West to make it out of the West. Part of the reason that, the Mavs went so far is because Luka was that guy down the stretch in games. And I'm not saying Kyrie can't be that. I've seen Kyrie hit some of the clutch shots that, very few in the league can do. And I do like Anthony Davis a lot. It's just very odd to me. You just don't see stuff like this happen. I get it. They're the 9th seed. Like, Luka's going to be gone for a while. You don't trade him. You just don't trade him. I don't care. You just don't. You don't trade Luka Doncic. This is like if the Cavs traded LeBron in 2008 because they got swept in the finals. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And I get it. I get the no defense thing from Luka. I get the team, trying to win a championship. Maybe this ages poorly, and maybe Luka has, a more serious injury that might affect him. Like, there's definitely details that I'm not 100% on whatsoever. It's just inconceivable. It just straight up inconceivable that the Mavericks would do this. Why would they do this? I understand what they're telling me is the reason, but why would they do this? It's Luka Doncic. I don't even have anything else to say. That's the video. I'm not doing the pod. The 2K videos and the college football videos have been a lot more popular on the channel. So if you did want to see the Hoop Thoughts podcast return, it'll happen eventually. But I've only got so much time in the day, and I just don't want to funnel time into something that is not reaping any benefit to me or to you guys. I want to make content that you guys want to watch. So I'm all up for making the time to record these type of videos. Just, quick 10-15 minute segment of just what is going on. That's what this title is for sure. What is going on? Like, seriously. I just can't. I can't even. I got to go get some sleep. I'm probably going to have to. I'm going to go edit this, and then I'm going to go to bed. I don't know what's going on. This is insane.